Sovereignty isn't something that you achieve. It's something that you stop avoiding. You do not need to become powerful. You just need to stop choosing powerlessness. Take that in for a moment. How does that feel in your body? If you're new to this channel, hello and welcome. My name is Dawn, and I am the founder of Practical Spiritualism, where we use practical tips to become aware and awakened, and then embody the spirit that resides within us. Most people treat sovereignty like it's a destination, like if they just heal enough, learn enough, fix themselves enough, they'll finally be free. And that is the biggest lie that keeps you small. This is a lie I believed for years. And it was absolutely painful. You were never not sovereign. The only thing keeping you from it is all the ways that you've been conditioned to avoid it. All the beliefs that you are something else, all the systems designed for you to give them your power. But here's the thing, to give somebody your power means you have it. You need to call it back. You just need to stop spending it. Think about that. How would you feel right now in your body if all of your power was contained within you as the channel that you were designed to be? You were never designed to be a sieve. You were designed to be a channel of divine love, a channel of divine power, a channel of divine light. So avoiding sovereignty can look like overthinking instead of acting. This is a place that I ran into for a long time. Michael Singer once said, "The mind is the place the soul goes to hide from the heart." And I remember hearing that. I was driving with my husband and I stopped. I actually paused the audiobook that we were listening to, and I was so shaken because I had been hiding in my head for years. I'd hired coaches to help me get back into my art, to know what it felt like to feel, because I had just kept running there. Being intellectual was safe. And honestly, it's cheered in society these days. So is it shocking? No, not really. And if I'm in my head, then you can't hurt my heart. So of course the soul is going to hide there. And why? Because our psyche, our ego, our intellect is really in control. And we just need to take the control back. The second way that this can look like is waiting for permission instead of choosing yourself. What's interesting is we're often looking for permission from other people. Is it okay if I say this? Is it okay if I dress like this? If I speak like this? If I dance like this? And we don't realize it doesn't matter if they actually say yes, because the only person that actually matters about saying yes is you. Me. I was the one I had been waiting for, not anybody else, not my husband to love me or my mom. All these things that were way outside of my control. Me. That's who I'd been waiting for. Why did I feel abandoned? Because I had abandoned myself. Once I come back into myself, sovereignty is a given. It's a birthright. No earning. And the third way is blaming external forces instead of taking radical ownership, radical self-responsibility. You're looking at a girl who grew up in a lot of shadows. I have experienced severe physical, mental, emotional, and sexual abuse and cruelty. I'm still radically self-responsible. I'm responsible for myself. We're not going to talk about being a child where we don't necessarily have control, but we're talking about how I choose to see things, how I choose to perceive my stories. If I'm going to own and say, I chose my mom, and therefore she was exactly who I needed her to be, And every choice that she made and every choice that I made was within contracts, contract that I chose to get into. And the moment I shifted my awareness to this choice, I started to hold my power again instead of leaking it backward into the past or out into present time. So don't blame external forces. To be sovereign means I own me. I make my choices from my soul, from my place of attunement, of alignment. When we want to know if a thought is true or not, check in. Does it bring you closer to gratitude, closer to love, closer to connection? Does it help you have compassion? If it doesn't, it's probably not true. And we probably need to shift and adjust, maybe a little or maybe a lot. You're not on a journey to become sovereign. You are on a journey to stop pretending that you aren't already. Remember birthright. We just need to let go. Decide right now that there is nothing left to wait for, nothing left to fix before you reclaim your full power. Stop avoiding what's already yours. The second you choose to fully own yourself, everything changes. This is your moment. The waiting ends now. It ends here. Subscribe now because you're done pretending that you aren't already powerful. I see the light in you, and it is brilliant. I want you to see it too. Until next time.